If there's one constant about dog life, it's to expect the unexpected. Just as we enter a week of the most pleasant weather we've seen in months, Colby managed to overdo it on one of his countryside walks and flared up his old knee injury. If you ever notice your dog doing a little hop, skip and a jump on walks, although it's easy to mistake that as a display of happiness, it can often actually be a sign of Luxating Patella, a malformation of the knee joint that causes the kneecap to pop out of place. The little hop, skip and a jump is your dog trying to reposition the kneecap into its proper location. It really is easy to overlook this subtle sign. I was oblivious to Colby's discomfort for months. It was another poochon owner's post about Luxating Patella on a Facebook group that first tipped me off to the fact that there might be an issue. It wasn't until Colby actively started limping and that his gait stiffened that I really became concerned. Thankfully, Colby's condition is manageable. He was diagnosed with a grade 1 Luxating Patella. Regular physiotherapy strengthened the joint sufficiently to enable him to return to a full and active life. But even still, the occasional sudden twist of a leg, awkward jump off the furniture or bout of icy weather can trigger a relapse. A week or so of carefully monitored rest, this is where his buggy comes in really handy, anti-inflammatory pain medication from the vet, and he's back up and running, literally, very quickly. Is it worrying for me? Yes. Is it expensive? Yes, which is why I would always recommend that you get your dog fully insured if you can possibly afford it. Is it frustrating for Colby? You would not believe. Just today, he's not limping and he's been desperate to run around with the other dogs in the park and it's not happening, mate. Can we get through this? Also, yes, with a bit of doggy determination. We're relatively lucky that Colby is only diagnosed as a grade 1. The grades do go all the way up to 4, with the higher grades requiring surgical intervention to solve the problem, not only to correct the joint today, but also to prevent arthritis further down the line. Other measures that help keep Colby safe include carpeted rooms or adding rugs to shiny floors, especially in high traffic areas or around his food or water dishes. This is because it can be really difficult for dogs to get traction on tile or laminate type floors, whereas a softer, grippier surface really helps the dog remain stable and steady and helps to cushion the feet. I try to keep Colby's weight within a healthy range despite the pleading of those puppy dog eyes, and that helps to prevent excess wear and tear on the joints. I also give Colby specific joint supplements to protect his knees in the long term. According to Colby's physio, omega-3 is shown to have the most scientific research supporting its effectiveness, so that's what I focus on. But I can't advise you exactly what to give your dog. I am not medically qualified or a dog nutritionist, so please always consult a vet before giving your dog any supplements or medications, and bear in mind that what's safe for us is not necessarily safe for our fur babies. I think the single best decision that we made for Colby was to seek out a referral to a veterinary physiotherapist. If you're able to access a similar referral, I would really strongly recommend it. Colby adored our physiotherapist, Sarah, who was incredibly knowledgeable and caring. And as well as designing a range of exercises for Colby to do and teaching me how to carry them out at home, she used red light therapy to soothe his aching joints, which usually ended up in him almost dozing off to sleep. He was so relaxed. She was also able to locate soreness in seemingly unrelated parts of his body, such as along his back, where the changes in his posture over time had caused pain through readjustment, and she was able to massage and soothe him to help him be more comfortable. Although he'll always be an adventurous little mountain man at heart, in the short term, Colby is content to ride out in his surf-powered carriage like the true royalty he is. I might need a week's rest at the end of it though. So let me know in the comments, have you noticed any hop, skip and a jump in your dog's gait? Has your dog benefited from seeing a veterinary physiotherapist? We'd love to hear about your dog's health journey. Until next time, bye for both of us. I think My talking's making him dream about physio.